Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Mind Your Business. Now today, I'm coming off the top of the dome. Okay, today we're going to talk about minority mothers, as in like you are dating a man and he got a minority mother, as in like he a minority, a fellow minority, as in like a person of color, right? As in like it's categories to this. So right now we're going to talk about the Caribbean niggas mamas. So like Puerto Rican niggas, Haitian, Jamaican, Dominican, you know, over there past the Bermuda Triangle, you know what I'm trying to say. Those men's mothers is not going to really want you with their son. There's some type of energy where they feel like this is my baby boy, 35, 45, 25 years old, I don't know. And I don't want him to ever be in love. I don't want him to ever find a black queen. I don't want him to ever be with, you know, a baddie. Now, here's the thing. This is where I'm coming from. For real. Those type of mothers have this type of grasp on their sons that they want their son to always come running to them first. Not the wifey, not the girlfriend, to them first. You know, like when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing, he should cleave to his wife and forsake all others, basically, but not forget about your family. But you know what I'm trying to say. The black mamas, the Puerto Rican mama, they're not having that. We're not having that. I feel like they have this grasp, and it's if they have a good positive relationship, the man will be a mama's boy. And anything that y'all go through, he gonna run to her first for advice. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting advice from your parentals. I do it all the time. But there's some things when you're in a relationship with the opposite sex that you have to figure out as a man or as a woman. And then you make it work or you don't make it work. But when it comes to when you guys are at an impasse, and then you run to your mama, and then your mama is going to talk the girl down. Well, I don't want you with her anyway. She thinks she too cute. I am. She thinks she prettier than me. Don't be prettier than the minority mamas. It's a wrap. She ain't ever gonna like you. Don't be a baddie. I ain't never met a baddie minority mother in my life, but if there's ones out there, maybe she would love for her son to bring home a fellow, you know, like, but usually by the time they're 60, 55, whatever, if they have a husband, you know, they're going to be resting in their feminine. And if they don't have a husband, you know, I don't know what that's about. But if the minority mother has a husband, and let's say her husband look better than her, she ain't never going to want you around. She ain't never going to really invite you over to dinner. And if she does, she's going to be scoping you like a hawk. She only wants you to have a conversation with her. Or if she does allow you over because she wants to get to know who her son is talking to, she gonna act like she like you. But when you guys are at an impasse and he go to her for some advice or just to you know, be a tele-attack, I haven't used that word in a long time, to be a tele-attack, a teletubby to his mama, she gonna be like, well, I don't want you with her anyway. She thinks she this, she thinks she that. And the reality is that woman, me or whoever, it probably really is that. She probably really is her, but she don't want that alpha female energy around her household or around her son, or around her husband, because something is wrong with her. If I was a mom and I had a son and we wanted our son to be the best of the best when it came to being a married man or being a boyfriend or whatever, I want the best for my child, right? I don't want him to be with somebody that's below him. And if anything, sometimes a lot of men will end up with women that are above them, and the mama will pick up on that 100%, like immediately. Either she's gonna find that as a threat, or she is gonna be like, yeah, you know, I applaud my son. But usually a minority mother will find that as a threat. Now, if she doesn't do any of that, she doesn't talk down on you, she doesn't hate when you're around, she might be putting some roots on you. Okay. Them Caribbean people, even the people from South America, Central America, yeah, they believe in root working, black magic, casting spells, light and black just nothing positive. They will cast stuff on you to make sure your son break up with you, because you really are, if the mom doesn't have a healthy relationship with her son, you really are taking her son away from you, because then you became above her, because he's supposed to take care of his household. And even if you guys are just boyfriend or girlfriend and it's going to be fiance, husband and wife, you still become above her. And once she realizes that, the money train gets cut off. Her getting whatever, X, Y, and Z gets cut off, because now his money and his attention is being poured into you primarily. And if she don't have her own man, like I said, it's a wrap. But if she does have her own man, she gonna be checking on the relationship, because I don't know, maybe she's bored of her relationship, I don't know. But I'm telling you, these minority mothers will be out to get you, honey. Now, I'm gonna let you know, when it comes to Black American minority mothers, I know it could be like this, because when they are black, like a Black American, like me, like most of us who are not first generation American, where our lineage goes back 4 and 5 generations in the US, like we didn't come off a boat to get here like just yesteryear. Yeah, okay. Those type of women, the Black mothers, I think they usually are going to want to have their son be with the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Also, they gonna lie for their son, because they don't want to see their son go to jail. They don't want you to see their son in a negative light. So if you ask her, you get her by herself, and you gotta be like, so who the last bitch you brought over here? She ain't gonna tell you. She ain't gonna tell you that he got 4 girls pregnant. You gotta find that out by yourself. So what else is there? Oh yeah, if he has a negative relationship, as in like he's not a mama's boy and he doesn't have a relationship with his mom, he gonna be broken. Especially if he does want a Black woman, he does want to date a Black woman, he's usually looking for a mommy to have sex with, because that relationship never got addressed. The brokenness of it never got addressed, and he's going to take out a lot of things on you that he could not take out on his mom if he doesn't seek counseling, if he doesn't seek Jesus Christ, if he doesn't do a lot of things, right? Okay, my cat's coming in. Okay, but I'm going to tell you this: any white mom I ever met, I ain't never had a problem with her. Now isn't that weird? Shouldn't it be the other way around? But I'm telling you, them Katies and them Karens can't wait to have a Black daughter-in-law, because when they get around the water cooler, oh yeah, Timmy and Thad and Chad, they dating Shaniqua, and our kids is gonna be half Black, and we're bringing them to the picnic. Anyways, I'm just telling you, be wary of a minority mom, even if you're in a dating phase with your guy, because she's not gonna want to see you with him anyways, sadly.